Good evening, YouTubers. Welcome to another whipping chat. Although I don't know how much whipping I'll get done because I never seem to get any done when I'm chatting. I evidently can't do talk and chew gum at the same time.
She doesn't multitask well.
I do sometimes.
Not often.
No. As you can see or hear, Mackenzie is with me.
Yes, I am.
Becky, however, is not. Becky is at her home. She doesn't know I'm doing this whipping chat, though, so... Hi, Becky. Surprise. Anyway, so... Mackenzie and I have been bouncing around a few different topics tonight, wondering what we should talk about. So this is going to be a random whipping chat.
Yeah, I've already forgotten what we discussed. Halloween, I know, was one.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Mackenzie's favorite holiday. More special than Christmas, more special than her birthday.
It's my obsession. What can I say? I like the darker things in life.
When Halloween comes, her bedroom pukes in the rest of the house.
Yes. My bedroom has a dark theme year-round. I have tombstones and spiders and monsters and creepy stuff all the time.
When it's time to shop for Mackenzie for Christmas or her birthday, I go shopping at Halloween time in the section of Walmart. And I just save the gifts for her birthday and Christmas.
I've gotten some really cool stuff, too. Most of it is on display in my room.
We just spread it out throughout the house at Halloween time.
Yes, that's when I can take over the rest of the house.
And I'm even letting her decorate early this year.
Yes, I don't have to wait till October 1st. Yay!
Normally I make her wait, but...
Although, I don't do the rest of the house nearly as creepy as my room, because Marissa doesn't like creepy.
No, she has this diamond painting of a spider lady that I'm not even allowed to see.
I haven't done it yet, but...
She's being very kind and...
I will not do it when she's around, because she does suffer arachnophobia.
Yes, spiders
Severe.
and I do not get along. Although I'm more afraid of snakes than spiders. So please don't get a diamond painting of...
Spiders do not bother me
Nagini.
whatsoever. Snakes don't bother me.
Don't get a diamond painting of Nagini.
Okay, I won't.
For those of you who don't know, Nagini's the giant snake in Harry Potter.
Yes. Ironically, I'm a Slytherin, so... I do have at least one snake in my room.
Well, no, she's
that she bought for me.
She's not the giant snake. That's the basilisk. But Nagini is Voldemort's
Well, no, that's
snake.
the Slytherin house crest. I don't think that's a basilisk. It's just a serpent.
Yeah, but Nagini is Voldemort's snake.
Yeah, I know.
And he was a Slytherin.
Yes.
He's your idol.
No, he's not my idol. He was a jerk. I almost used another word, but I caught myself.
So Mackenzie's found a new hobby.
I have.
Not exactly cheap, but...
I wish. I just recently got into resin crafting. I do tend to do it in my room, though, because Marissa has asthma, and the fumes might bother her, so... I haven't had anything really fumey yet, but I have ordered a different brand of resin, so I don't know what that's going to be like.
I hate the smell of Mod Podge. Resin would probably be horrible.
But yeah, it is kind of expensive though, and the craft stores around here really don't carry anything. So I have to order everything online. And it kind of sucks because people around here just are not really crafty. And when they are, it's all country crafts, which I am not into.
I am a little bit, but for Mackenzie's sake, I don't generally decorate the house in that.
We decorate with nerdy stuff and diamond paintings.
I rearranged our living room decor earlier. We now have an entire wall dedicated to Harry Potter.
Along with our entire hallway that goes up the stairs. That's all Harry Potter.
I'm gonna move my...
Aside from are my 3D puzzles still there? Or did we take those down? Okay.
The entire hallway leading upstairs is Harry Potter.
Which we both like Harry Potter, so...
I have to move some of the posters in my bedroom downstairs that are Harry Potter.
I'm not quite as obsessed as she is, but I don't mind it, so.
To make room for the huge Twilight poster I have.
Not poster, diamond painting.
Yeah, diamond painting. Because...
That unboxing is on this channel if you're interested.
Yeah, because I want Jasper and Edward to watch over me while I sleep. What is wrong with that?
She's got that, and I have over the head of my bed movie monsters, and opposite my bed I have zombies.
And you have, Pinhead. You have a little Pinhead.
Oh, well, that's
your
a signed photograph.
No, you have the clown. You have the little
Oh,
clown.
that's not Pinhead.
Who's
that's
that?
Pennywise.
Pennywise, okay. See
Yeah,
how
I
well
have a
I know
little
my
stuffed
movie
Pennywise.
monsters. See how well I know my movie
Yeah.
monsters.
I have a little stuffed Pennywise that's hanging on my wall.
And then you have Jack Skellington on the other wall.
Yeah, but he's not that
He's
creepy.
creepy.
Just because he's a skeleton, he's actually nice. He tries.
That movie creeped me out.
Oh my god. I don't get creeped out whatsoever of any movie or any show.
Something is wrong with her, but I knew that when I moved in with her.
I just recently watched Marianne on Netflix that came out on Friday the 13th, and it didn't bother me in the slightest, and all the reviews are like, I couldn't sleep after watching it. Don't watch it alone. Don't watch it at night. It's like, okay, why? But I just don't get creeped out. Real people creep me out more than anything fictional ever could.
Yeah, let's go back to Friday the 13th.
Oh, God.
Friday
Must we revisit
the
that?
13th. Yeah, Food Stamp Day.
Yeah. And a full moon. And if you've ever worked in any public service field, you know
That sells food.
full moons are a thing.
And if they sell food and it's that combo
Well,
of
it's
three.
not just selling food.
But if it's that
Hospitals,
combo of three. If it's that
that's
combo
true.
of
That's
three,
true.
it's a day you want to call in sick.
Yeah, I have nothing against anyone who uses food stamps. I
don't
really,
either.
really don't.
I don't either.
I
Please-
receive them myself.
Yeah. But it's just...
But people freaking go nuts with them. I just want to scream. You know you don't have to spend them all the day you get them. They're good for the whole month. You're not going to lose them.
It seems like everybody has to come to the store
Yeah.
the day they get their check and on Food Stamp Day.
Yes. And they've got to spend it all at once.
That's the only issue I had working Food Stamp Day. And everybody knows the store is going to be crazy, yet they still come.
Yeah. I work at a Dollar Tree. Everything's $1, and I'm ringing up $60, $70 worth of food. So, imagine it.
I was working at Walmart and ringing up $300 and $400 worth
Yeah,
of
but
food.
every item's $1, so I'm ringing up 60, 70 items.
So was I.
It's like, why?
Anyway, that's a touchy subject, so we'll get off
I'm glad
that.
I didn't have to carry those groceries home.
Anyway, so we also discussed talking about... I don't know. Oh, we discussed what vampire would you want to bite you from Twilight?
I don't want any to bite me, technically, because I don't want to live forever.
Well, we discussed the
Not in
fact
this
that
society.
Edward's too wimpy to bite you because he could hardly do it for the girl he loved. Jasper wouldn't be able to control himself, you'd be dead. Alice might be able to do it.
Rosalie would refuse.
Emmett would probably squash you to death. So I chose Carlisle. Carlisle could do it without killing me.
Yeah.
Carlisle has the self-control. And now that they found they can just inject their venom into your heart,
That could be easier.
they don't actually have to spill your blood. Although it's not as romantic.
Okay, I'm creepy. A vampire bite is romantic? Well, I get it. I do.
She's been rubbing off on me. I've been living with her for too long.
But she still won't let me decorate down here. Although I have a feeling if I decorated with Twilight, you'd be cool with it.
I would. Twilight would be allowed.
Yeah, because that's not like super creepy vampires.
Those are sissy vampires.
Yeah. They're not real vampires.
They're not, but they're awesome. I love Twilight. It took me forever to start reading it, and then when I finally did, I read the entire series in 8 days.
I watched the first movie before I read any of the books.
My friend was nagging me for 2 months to read the first book.
That's what made me decide to read the series, was watching the first movie. And I will argue with anyone who says Kristen Stewart is a bad actress due to that movie. I think she played the character exactly as it was written.
What's the other movie you like that she and...
The Runaways. Dakota Fanning is in it, too.
Yeah.
She played Joan Jett to perfection. And even Joan Jett said this. She loved her performance as her. So, she got the actual person's stamp of approval.
I've never seen that movie.
She's not into a lot of that music. And plus, it's heavy on sex and drug use, so...
Yeah, probably wouldn't like it.
She probably would not.
So fall is definitely coming.
Yeah, it's been chilly today, at least for us.
We actually turned our heat on today.
For about a half hour, just to warm it up, because it's chilly.
It is September 18th, and we turned the heat on.
Yeah.
I said that wasn't going to happen till October.
But it's only in the 60s. It's almost down to the 50s.
It's supposed to get down to the 40s tonight. How about you guys? What are the temperatures where you're at? Let us know. Oh, speaking of...
97 in Tucson.
Oh, I'm jealous.
19% humidity.
Must you torture me?
No chance of rain, and we still have 62% humidity.
Must you torture me like this?
Sorry, I'm tortured too.
Yeah, but you went to it. You didn't have to tell me.
Sorry.
Or everybody else.
If you can't tell, we don't like the cold.
No.
Me, because I have arthritis and the cold hurts.
Me, because I'm super sensitive and semi-allergic to the cold. Don't laugh at me. But when I get super cold, I sometimes break out in hives.
It's not unheard of.
No, most people don't believe me, though.
I do believe you.
You've seen it.
Yeah, that's true. I've physically seen it with my own eyes. She'll come in with little red spots all over her, so I can't deny it.
It's not fun, and...
So we do want to move somewhere nice and warm and hot
and
dry.
Because humidity really messes with my asthma, too.
It does.
In the summer, it's like drinking my air, and it's like, I moved away from Florida.
And this is why I don't want to move to Texas. Because the humidity's worse there than it is here.
Well, a certain someone is talking about moving back to Utah. So.
Yeah, now.
So, Arizona...
It's much closer.
It is.
That's like a day's drive.
And she has family in Arizona, so...
So that could be perfect.
Yes, it could. Anyways, so as you can tell by my diamond painting, I'm working on the last third of it.
There's far too little for both of us to work on now.
Oh,
I can't help anymore.
What I was going to say before I got interrupted by the weather report over there. Saturday, I am off this weekend. Hallelujah. And I am going to do a live, or I'm going to attempt to do a live around 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So, if you're interested, I should be here.
I should be home by then.
I don't want to interfere with Jennifer and Rebecca's hashtag thing that's going on, so that's why I'm aiming for 7. Their Instagram hashtag, whatever, majiggy, that I don't understand.
I'm not caught up on anything. I have not been watching any YouTubers lately.
So, that's why I'm aiming for 7 o'clock, so I don't interfere with that. So, if you see this and you're interested, I should be here.
And if nobody shows up, it'll just be like another whip and chat.
Yep.
We'll just be sitting here rambling.
Yes, we will. Which is what we do all the time anyway.
Yeah. What we're doing on camera is the same thing we do basically ourselves.
Yep, we sit here and talk.
Or we plug in headphones and do our own thing.
Yep. Once in a while, we listen to each other's music or movies.
Yeah, but not often, because we have extremely different tastes.
Although she has been corrupting me to like her music.
I've gotten her into 80s stuff, at least.
Yeah.
70s and 80s, some. Not all.
I even like some of the 60s. My client has me listening to that.
It depends on what type of music from the 60s. I don't like a lot of it.
I found a Pandora playlist that's 60s, 70s, and 80s hits. So, I've been listening to that when I'm at work.
Okay.
Speaking of work, I am in heaven. I have met my kindred spirit. She likes to diamond paint. She likes to sew. She likes to puzzle. She likes to...
But you don't like to sew.
No, but I like to sit there and talk while she does.
Yeah.
And she likes to color. So, I'm getting paid to do my hobbies. I'm
Which
also
is
getting paid
awesome.
to take her out to dinner, take her to bingo, take her to movie night. And while she's at bingo and movie night and game night, I can sit there and diamond paint. All I have to do is be attentive to her needs. What better job is there than that? Mackenzie's dealing with craziness at the dollar store.
Yep.
And I'm getting paid to diamond paint. So, I love my job.
I honestly don't mind mine either. It keeps me busy. And I like my managers.
Which is good.
It is good.
As much as I miss the people I worked with at Walmart, I do not miss Walmart. I've been hearing what's been going on there, and I am so glad I got out of that place before things got really crazy with the management. What I was told recently about what's going on.
That reminds me, I've got to text Lori, see how she's doing.
That was random.
I know. I got to thinking of managers, and she popped into my head.
Okay.
She was my manager at my last job. We got along really well. We promised we'd stay in touch.
See how well that's worked out.
We've been out to dinner a couple of times.
I know. So...
Maybe at the end of the month after the bills are paid, I can go out to dinner again with her.
So question for you guys. How many of you like to go to farmers markets or flea markets? And if you do, what do you like to find there? Because I've been going, I've started going to our local farmers market.
Which is about done for the season.
I was just about to say that, which is almost done for the year. But I've been getting some fruits and veggies. And I've been making smoothies and plan-ahead meals because some of the meds I take are weight gainers, which really sucks.
So she has to watch what she eats.
Yeah, and so I've been using smoothies as a meal replacement under doctor supervision, of course.
And I've seen what she puts in, and it's all healthy stuff. It's nothing that's gonna, mess with her meds or anything.
Yeah, it's fruit and...
She's not putting in vitamin supplements or anything.
No, it's
fruit, veggies, seeds.
Almond milk. Yeah. Spinach, which Mackenzie thinks is disgusting beyond belief.
I don't eat leaves.
You don't eat anything that's green.
Most of it's leaves.
Or grass.
Lemongrass would be an exception. I like lemongrass. Not just to eat, though.
Anyways. I totally lost my train of thought.
Sorry. You were talking about smoothies.
Yeah. So if any of you have any good smoothie idea recipes, let me know. I need some ideas for combinations. I've been using cucumber and spinach and strawberries, bananas, blueberries,
All the berries.
mixed fruit. I think my favorite has been mixed fruit, banana, almond milk, cucumber, and spinach.
A lot of people like to do banana and peanut butter. That might be one you would like.
I'll have to try that. I'll need to pick up some bananas, but...
And some peanut butter, because you're not using all mine.
I have peanut butter.
Okay.
And you have 2 jars.
No, I don't. I only have 1. Oh! This is my only jar of peanut butter.
There's one in the bag.
Oh! That's empty.
Oh.
Why is that even in there?
I don't know. Okay, now that we've settled the argument over peanut butter.
Honestly, you wouldn't want to use Jif peanut butter in a smoothie anyway. It's too sweet. You'd want to get a store brand.
Okay. Now that we've settled our argument over who has what peanut butter. Like I said, this is what we do all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, yes I do, no you don't, yes I do, no you don't, go check. Okay, you were right.
Pretty much.
You had 2 jars of peanut butter.
Yeah. Well, 1 was empty and never got thrown away.
Okay. Well, who put it back on the shelf?
Don't look at me. It's probably been there for ages.
Probably from my baking.
Probably, actually. I bet you that's what it's from. So it's probably your peanut butter.
Which I am not doing. YouTubers, you don't know what I did last Christmas.
Oh my god. I could never do it. And I used to love to bake with a passion.
Last Christmas, Miss Becky and I, in October, we came up with the idea. We were a little manic at the time, I believe, that we would bake cookies for the people in our church. Hey. We thought we would bake cookies for the people in our church, so we came up with a list. And then we started baking, and Becky realized how overwhelming it was and realized she couldn't do it. So it was left to me. And I had decided that once I started, because I'd bought all the ingredients, I was going to finish it out. I baked about 60 full-size loaves of sweetbreads.
Quick breads, not sweetbreads. Well, completely different thing.
Quick sweetbreads.
No, sweetbreads are organs.
Oh, I know that.
You're talking quick breads.
But they're also known as quick sweetbreads.
I've never heard of them referred to that way.
The Amish call them sweetbreads.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. The Amish call them sweetbreads. They're quick sweetbreads.
Okay.
Sorry, people. They're applesauce, banana, pumpkin, and and it's a chocolate chip cherry
Yeah,
pecan
that one was good.
bread. Anyway, I made 60 full-size loaves of them, and then I made probably about 1,300 cookies.
Yeah.
There was no surface in our house.
I made one type of cookie for her because she's not very good at it.
Yeah, and we made
and it's because it's more like candy making.
We made what,
baking.
7 dozen of them?
Yeah, that was the no bake cookies.
Yeah,
those are more like a candy making thing, and she doesn't really care for that. She's not very good at it.
I always burn them.
She is a baker, not a candy maker.
So, needless to say, I made all the boxes up. And then I was eating cookies for like 3 weeks afterwards before they all went stale and I threw them out.
Yeah.
I threw out probably 400 cookies. And I gave cookies to everybody I could think of.
Yeah. There were way too many cookies. She far overestimated how many she needed to make.
So, I haven't baked since. I think I've baked 1 cake and one batch of brownies since Christmas.
And on the rare occasion she gets a sweet tooth after that, she just buys it.
Yep.
And usually she did not do that. She would like have cake mixes on hand in case she had a sweet tooth.
Yep, it's easier to buy it. It's mid-September. Normally I would be starting to plan for my Christmas baking. I don't even know if I'm going to do that.
Don't torture yourself.
I don't even know how I'm going to do any Christmas baking except what I did tell somebody I would help them with their Christmas baking. So that might be the extent of my Christmas baking.
Make a few dozen cookies and be done with it.
I told the people I dog sat for that I would help them with their Christmas baking because I do like to bake.
Okay.
So that might be the extent of my Christmas baking this year.
Yeah, I used to love to bake. She cured me of that.
Oh, yeah. All-nighters.
We used to have all-night baking marathons. And it was usually at my apartment at the time because my apartment was bigger than hers and I had a big kitchen.
You had a huge kitchen compared to me.
That wasn't even the biggest kitchen I've ever had. But yeah, I had a lot of surface. And every surface in my apartment, aside from my bed, which I refused to give up, would be covered in baking.
Why not? You didn't sleep there when we did all-night baking.
Yes, I did.
Not when we did the all-night baking episodes.
Where did I sleep?
You didn't. We were up all night.
Yeah, but I crashed the next day and I needed somewhere to crash.
Not the one time. The one time we both just stayed up all day.
I sure couldn't sleep on the couch. It was covered in cookies.
But anyway, at Christmas time, every surface in our house was covered.
Yes. And we have a lot of, tables and stuff.
Yeah.
Too many.
Sometimes the cookies were stacked 2 and 3 layers high because...
Oh my God, that poor treadmill would be covered. They'd be all over the floor from the weight of them would slide it.
Yes, I bought a treadmill. It's not gotten much use yet, but I do intend
She didn't realize what she bought. She thought she was buying an electric treadmill, and it's not electric.
It's manual.
And it's one that only runs on an incline. You can't set it straight, so it's a high-intensity workout.
It's a pain in the patoot.
Oh, just build yourself up.
Yeah,
a few minutes at a time. You'll get better with it.
It'll help once I get this fluid out of my legs.
It will.
My medicine's causing that lovely side effect as well. And the doctors aren't cooperating with each other. So, I get to be the guinea pig.
That'll really rebuild your leg muscles, though.
It will. So...
I walk to work every day, so...
So you should be able to do it, no problem.
I was on it the other night for a few minutes, but I was on my way to bed, so I was just testing it out.
Was this after I went to bed?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. It's like, I don't remember this.
That's probably about the incline, maybe not quite that high, that I walk home from work on.
Okay.
Because there is an incline.
Okay. And then we made stress balls tonight.
Yep. Out of instant snow and little plastic bead things.
And then out of water beads.
And then I made some out of water beads that I found on Amazon that were super cheap, but really good quality. And it was fun. Here's my instant snow one if you want to show it. And here's my water bead one.
This is the instant snow one. Am I in?
Yeah, you're in. It's in a marbled balloon, so it's got a cool texture.
And this is the
water beads.
The water beads.
I put way too many water beads and not enough water. But, you live and you learn. I didn't have any measurements, so... It still feels really cool, though. They're kind of still firm, so it gives it a neat texture.
I like my timeout jar better.
Yeah. No, it was a fun activity to do for 5 minutes.
Yeah. I finally get into a rhythm of diamond painting. She's like, let's make stress balls.
You still finished your section.
I did. Because she'd been commenting earlier that my focus is lacking.
I'm having a lack of focus, but it's because I'm getting tired of doing round gems.
She did most of what's done on this diamond painting.
I did a fair amount of it. And I'm ready to be done with rounds. I need to switch to squares for a while.
She's almost done. She's got maybe a third left.
Not even. I've got about 4 inches, 5 inches left on this one.
Okay.
Not including the section I'm working on, which is almost done.
You'll finish it by this weekend.
Yeah, I will. And then I can switch to squares. I have an ever moment in Q.
She's got a supernatural anti-possession symbol waiting to be done.
I do. And I have a bare space on my wall waiting for it.
Was that a custom?
Yes, that was a custom.
Okay. I got my custom from Ever Moment. It's the Hunger Games.
It's really cool, too.
Where am I going to hang that?
I have no clue.
We need a bigger house.
You have a bad habit of buying posters practically every time you go to Five Below. The last time was one of the few times you didn't.
I looked at theirs.
I know you looked, but I was impressed you didn't buy any.
I have everything that was interesting.
Yeah.
They haven't redone their posters.
Yeah, they don't get new ones in very often. And I'm not really a big poster person, so I like to make a lot of my decorations. And now that I'm working with the resin, I want to try and make some, like, smaller things that I can glue on something. And I'll probably make some ornaments.
Okay. Christmas time is when...
I'll have to, like, find some Christmassy stuff.
Christmas time is when I invade the house.
I don't think you'll want to hang bones and...
Not particularly.
And...
Although if you had bought those AC Moore decorations, I would let them hang on the Christmas tree.
What AC Moore decorations?
Not AC Moore's, Michael's. Those trick-or-treat decorations that I showed you.
Oh, okay.
I would have let them hang on the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But
those eyeballs were pretty cute.
But they were a little pricey.
They were a little too pricey, especially when I could make something like that from the Dollar Tree.
Right.
We have the eyeballs.
Yeah. That's just... What's it with you and eyeballs?
I don't know.
Last night it was an eyeball net hanging from the retina.
Did you dream about it?
No.
Good.
Stretched by the optic nerve, forming an eyeball net.
I don't know. I lately I have
My
an
roommate
obsession
has
with, like, eyeballs.
My roommate is obsessed with eyeballs.
I don't know. Something about it.
It's just disturbing.
I'm disturbing.
Stay away from my eyeballs.
I don't want yours.
Good, because
I want the eyeballs of my enemies. I am joking, people. I am joking. I'm not that twisted.
Yet.
I would prefer fake ones over real ones.
So if anyone wants to get her a diamond painting of a giant eyeball...
Preferably red and bloody. I don't know if that showed up on the speaker, but...
If anybody knows where I can get a red and bloody giant eyeball diamond painting, please let me know.
That'll be in my Christmas presents.
Anyways.
It's been a little over a half hour.
Okay. I don't know where we can turn from this dark corner this conversation has
I
gone
apologize, people. I know I'm very dark. There's nothing I can do about it. It's the way I am. It's what interests me. And you'd never know to look at me.
And everybody wonders how I can live with her.
Sometimes you wonder how you can live with me.
Because I have a room I can go to now.
Yeah.
I got a bed.
Finally.
I'm still cleaning up the mess in that living room from my old bed.
Yeah. But she's got it pretty well taken care of now.
But I got a bed, and I'm very happy about it.
She no longer has to sleep on the couch.
Which is good, because the couch was getting very uncomfortable.
I imagine.
Plus, I was, living in the living room.
Yeah. You didn't have your own space.
Yeah.
Even though I don't use the living room.
Well, now you can use it.
I still won't. This is my spot. This corner of the kitchen is my spot. Or dining nook, actually.
Well, that and the space in front of the microwave.
Well, we both use that.
You more than me. I use the stove more.
True. Well, a lot of the microwave is crafting for soap.
That and you're constantly heating up chicken.
I like chicken.
For those of you who can't tell, she just gave me the finger.
None of them can tell because it wasn't in front of the camera.
They may have been able to figure it out.
Maybe. Probably not most of them, though. They don't know me that well.
Well, now they know.
Yeah. I hope that didn't stop anything, because there's a notification about a software update, and I'm afraid to touch it. I'm going to go ahead and try and move this notification. If this ends the whipping chat, we'll end here. So, let's try it. We're good.
Okay.
I don't know if it stopped recording. I don't know if you missed everything that happened.
If you
Hopefully
did, you're
not.
lucky.
Yeah. Because we are all over the place.
We're getting tired.
I've been tired. I didn't sleep well last night. I didn't even sleep well on my nap.
No nap.
Almost done with the black on this section. Yeah,
Why
people who complain about being in 310 hell, 90% of my diamond paintings contain like half 310s. It's heaven for me.
Why is it that when we're kids, we can't wait to be adults, but when we're adults, we realize how lucky we were as kids?
Right. But at the same time, I don't think I'd want to go back.
I don't want to go back, but when
we just don't know what we were looking forward to.
It's like, I don't have to... Nobody can tell me what to do.
Bull crap.
I can have my own money. I can buy what I want.
Yeah, we were naive.
What else do we say as kids? I can decide when I go to bed and when I get up.
Yeah.
Nobody can make me do anything I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Tell that to the boss.
Right?
Tell it to the police.
Tell that to the bill people.
Tell it to the landlord.
Well, I want to spend my money the way I want to. I'm not going to pay rent this month.
Okay, you're living under the bridge then. I want to...
If there's room.
See?
What? They're probably filled.
That was dark.
They're probably filled already. Do you know how many homeless people we have in this town?
I do, actually.
And the shelters won't take you for long.
Nope.
We don't have good homeless shelters here that
we do
take
not.
people in overnight. You only can stay in one for like 2 weeks. It sucks. And we don't have drop-in shelters that people just go to sleep or anything. We're too small of a town for that.
When the weather gets super, super cold, they do open a shelter just for those cold nights. But the temperature has to get to like 20 below.
Yeah.
Before they do that.
Yeah, this town is not the best to live in. It's very low income. And it just doesn't have a great economy. And they also don't have many amenities. All these wonderful stores I see people shopping at, we don't have 99% of.
We don't have a Hobby Lobby.
We don't. We have a Joann's, but they don't have crap. Our Michaels and our AC Moore don't really have much.
We don't have a Chick-fil-A.
And they're not close by.
We don't have a Chick-fil-A.
Nope. Not that they'll get my money anyway.
I like Chick-fil-A. They have good food.
They might, but it's a personal
I know.
thing.
But they have good food.
Well, I heard the Popeyes is better anyway now.
Chick-fil-A doesn't want my money either.
True. But they'd like you better than me.
Not necessarily, because I defected. And to some, that's worse.
Who knows?
What else don't we have?
Anything? We have less than what we do have. We don't have more than what we do have. The main restaurants we have, our biggest restaurant around here Well, I guess 33 East is supposed to be a higher class restaurant, but we've got like Ruby Tuesdays and Fridays, and that's it.
And Olive Garden and Red Lobster.
But we really don't have much of anything special. Everything's chain restaurants. And of course, there's Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Arby's. And then if you're into Mexican, we just recently got a Qdoba
And a Moe's.
and a Moe's not long ago. And that's pretty much it. We don't have much more than that.
You're going to tell them how to find us.
I'm sure there's a lot of towns like this.
Okay.
We're not the only ones that are like a small town without much. But it kind of sucks, because everything's like an hour away.
It does.
Which is why we want to move somewhere bigger.
It does, yeah.
More to do at night. There's literally nothing to do at night here.
You think there's nothing to do here? Try being in my hometown. They don't even have traffic lights. Where we live now is a metropolis compared to where I grew up.
There's one nightclub, and it's nothing but a college meat market. We have one history museum, but there's no art galleries. Nothing cultural. And I'm sorry, but you can... Well, I'm not going to say that because that really kind of will give us away.
What we're known for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought of that too, and then I'm like, no.
Yeah.
We'll tell you about it after we move to Tucson.
Yeah. But then they really will know where we are. But Tucson is a big place.
Yeah. It's easier for us to disappear there.
Yeah. And I've seen so many pictures. Jennifer keeps posting pictures, and it looks so pretty.
All right. Well, I think we've run out of things to talk about.
Yeah.
And this is going on 45 minutes. So,
I think we've rambled enough. You probably all quit watching by now. If not, thumbs the video up because I applaud you.